There are few things in this world as iconic as this character, and perhaps even fewer as innovative as its creator. Nintendo built the video game industry as we know it, and has continually been at the forefront of its evolution. It was the first to introduce the directional pad, portable gaming, the thumbstick, and motion controls, just to name a few. And that doesn't include the countless industry-shifting innovations in game design. And Nintendo is once again changing the way we play with the Switch, a home console that you can take with you. A risky bet for a company that has struggled in recent years, but a gamble that's paying off. The Switch is reported to be the fastest-selling Nintendo console ever. No small feat for a company with such a deep legacy. With the Switch, Nintendo is once again transforming the gaming industry, which begs the question, what makes Nintendo so innovative? Well, unlike their competitors, which are technology companies at heart, Nintendo has its roots in playing cards and toys, and that unique background has molded their approach to gaming. When Nintendo began making video games in the mid-70s, then President Hiroshi Yamauchi made the company a haven for artists and designers at a time when the industry revolved around engineers, and the results show. Just take a look at one of Nintendo's earliest hits, Donkey Kong. The colors are vibrant, the characters react to what's happening. They even added cutscenes to develop the plot. Now compare that with other arcade games of the era, and you can tell which one was designed by an artist. The artist in this case being Shigeru Miyamoto, who today is widely considered the best ever in game design.
Here to cheer you on, we have the creator of Donkey Kong, The Legend of Zelda, and Mario himself, Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto. Oh, that's what I'm talking about! Hey!
When Miyamoto was tasked with creating a sequel to his international hit, he literally flipped the game on its head, casting Mario as the villain, and the changes didn't end with the plot. Whereas Mario's main mechanic was jumping, Donkey Kong Jr.'s was climbing, creating an entirely new experience. That willingness to reinvent something that already works is what has kept franchises like Mario and Zelda exciting more than 30 years later. Contrast that with Call of Duty and Halo, once remarkable games that have grown stale by sticking to tried and true formulas. And this obsession with creating new experiences isn't limited to game design. Look at Nintendo's controllers over the years. Each one is a unique toy, offering a unique playing experience. Each one designed from the ground up, not just a mere iteration of the previous model. But there are consequences to always being a maverick, especially when partners are involved. Nintendo has alienated third-party developers since the late 80s, and take little, if any, input from them when developing their consoles. Unsurprisingly, the group has flocked to Nintendo's competitors and have stuck with them even when Nintendo consoles have had the bigger market share. And while Nintendo's propensity for risk is often celebrated, it has also led to monumental failures. The past few years have seen Nintendo struggle, falling behind in home consoles, and even reporting operating losses for the first time since 1980. Investors, the public, and even fans were pushing Nintendo to stop making hardware. After all, it's the characters in the games that people love. But in the words of another maverick who wouldn't compromise on his vision,
people that love software want to do their own hardware.
The idea that Nintendo games are more fun on Nintendo consoles is something the company deeply believes in, and I think the success of the Switch proves that to still be true. What's amazing about Nintendo is that the company hasn't lost its creativity or boldness with the changes in leadership. Nintendo is currently on its third president since entering the industry, yet continues to show the propensity for risk and outside-the-box thinking that have defined it. Nintendo's future will inevitably have failures, and that's something to celebrate, because it means they're still trying new things. Nintendo's philosophy is never to go the easy path. It's always to challenge ourselves and try to do something new. Because new is fun, and that's what a gaming company should be about.